Welcome to the Joy of Breathing. I'm Andy, and today's topic is going to be about nasal nitric oxide. So, before we begin, and as always, let's take a nice deep inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth. I always love to do this before any coming together and sharing because it opens my heart and just allows me to be here, relaxes my nervous system, and I can just create a bit of clarity in my mind. So I hope you're also feeling a little more grounded, a little more here, connected to the breath. And let's jump straight into our topic today. So, what is nasal nitric oxide? Nasal nitric oxide is a fabulous gas that is released throughout the body during the day. And it can be brought on by a few different things. One, namely, is from the food we intake during the day, because they hold a lot of nitrates that then gets broken down over a process of metabolizing them. And these nitrates then get converted into nitric oxide that our body uses for energy. Another wonderful way is through the breath. Now, because we breathe in roughly 20,000 times a day, that's 20,000 independent opportunities to really enhance nitric oxide and allow each cell to function better and for us to feel more energized. It's really important that we understand that nitric oxide only gets released through nose breathing. Nothing happens when we mouth breathe. So no nitric oxide gets released while we mouth breathe. And why I'm raising this is because roughly 30 to 50% of adults tend to breathe through their mouth. And it just misses this opportunity to release nitric oxide into the body and boost health, happiness, longevity, and all of these fabulous things that can come with nitric oxide. So, there's only two ways to breathe. One is through the nose, one is through the mouth. So if you choose to breathe through the nose, then you can really enhance this fabulous little gas. Now, when we're talking about nitric oxide, there are two things that you need to really know. Like the 101 of nitric oxide. One is this thing called vasodilation, and the medical term basically is just that the blood vessels in the body, once they start to open, it's called vasodilation, and it allows more blood to flow, circulation to be freer, it lowers blood pressure, reduces inflammation, creates less tension in the body, allows for more mental clarity, and it just has an overall sense of healing, of flow, of energy, and this can really enhance each moment. And also, then as each moment builds to become a life, it can also enhance our life as well. So vasodilation is the first reason that nitric oxide is so effective. And the other one, when we're talking about breathing, is this thing called bronchodilation. I was getting ahead of myself there. Bronchodilation is this act that happens when the bronchioles in the lungs, the bottom parts of our lungs, start to widen. And nitric oxide does that as well. So as we breathe in through the nose, not mouth, in through the nose, the bronchioles start to open, and this allows more oxygen to flow freely into the lungs, down into the bloodstream, and then throughout the body. Obviously, if they're a little bit more constricted, the body has to work harder to get the oxygen that's coming into the lungs down into the bloodstream, and that can cause it to work a little bit harder. So as we breathe in through the nose and the full breath goes into the lungs, the bronchioles open, that enters the bloodstream, the blood vessels open because nitric oxide also is opening blood vessels, and so the blood can flow freely. It can take the fresh oxygen around the body, and this can really energize all our organs, our cells, our heart, our brain, and we can then start to feel this sense of energy and vitality in the body. So they're the two main reasons why nitric oxide is so effective. And the primary source for nitric oxide is to breathe in through the nose. The second source is our food. So leafy greens are great. Anything that has a bunch of nitrates in them that then gets converted into nitric oxide is also great. The third one, which is, yeah, one of my favorite ones, is humming. This is actually the one that increases it the most. So if we hum, we actually enhance nitric oxide 15 times more than when we don't hum. So I personally love to hum, chant, sing in the mornings as my daily practice. Typically, I'll do my 20-minute breathwork routine, and then I'll chant and hum and kind of, yeah, activate this beautiful gas. But you can do it in the car, you can do it on your way to work, on the tube if you're feeling brave. You can do it as you move around the house, go for a walk. Humming is always available, like the breath. So we can really hum whenever we want to. And it doesn't have to be long either. It can be 20 seconds, half a minute. It can be as short or as long as you like to go. And there's some wonderful music out there that you can hum to. There's some beautiful mantras you can hum to, or you can just hum. You can just hum whenever you want to hum. So that's the third way to boost nitric oxide, and this trio really can boost our energy levels, create healing in the body, reduce inflammation, create better mental clarity, more focus, and increase our blood flow around the body, blood circulation, can lower blood pressure. It has so many wonderful benefits that it's really worth capitalizing on, because we just feel better, we perform better, and yeah, these things are all great for mental health, physical health, and effectively spiritual health. So, blessings on your nasal nitric oxide journey. Remember to breathe through your nose, eat lots of leafy greens, organic if you can, and hum whenever you feel like humming. And then this trio will really start to take effect, and yeah, each and every cell will be happy and well.